Hello, this is Patricia from Pinky's World. Today I'm making a wee fudge gift box. I made a few of these last month to post away at a few people and I thought I would share the project with you. It holds 2 fudge bars. They're fairly good sized bars, so I wanted to make the box that it would hold these perfectly so that when I sent it out in the post it would at least be nice and firm, and not collapse in the post. So that's why I made it so tight. The stamp set I've used, can you see it at all? Thanks for your order. It was a stamp set I got when I first started Stampin' Up. I think it was a hostess stamp. It may not have been at the time, but I'm not sure if it's still available, but it was called Best Decision Ever. I'll look on the site and see if there's anything close to resemble it, but you could use anything. You just use thank you or happy birthday or whatever you want to put on it. I used also Nature's Poem DSP and the cards Calypso Coral, which I seem to be a bit stuck on at the minute. I seem to be making a lot of projects using it. But it is a nice autumny colour, and the Nature's Poem papers go perfectly with it. So let's get started. You're going to need a piece of the card measuring 7 inches by 5 inches, and you need some of the Nature's Poem measuring 5.5 by 3 and 5.5 by 1.5, and you need a circle, 2 circle punches, 1 scallop, 1 circle, and you'll see that as I go along. So we'll start with our scoreboard. We're going to score on the 5-inch side first, so score at 1/2 inch, 1 inch, 2 6/8, and 3 1/4. And then just turn it round and score at 1/2 inch, 1 inch, 5.5, and 6. And that's it. So we need to mark out what we're going to cut off, and this part up here is going to be your lid, so we know we don't need this, this, or this. And at the other side we don't need this, this, or this. Down below we'll chop off these, and over here we'll do the same, that one, and that one. And we're going to notch in on this one. Just put a wee slight mark to show. So let's do the cutting. Now you can fold up your score lines if you prefer to do it that way. I'm just going to go this way. And do remember to trim your wee edges off. These wee ones that go inside, because I forgot to do it the last time and I ended up having to come back and do it. So just do it as you're going along. Wee tiny notch to keep them nice. Don't bother with the lid because we're going to use our corner rounder to finish those off nice. You can notch in the bottom, it's just holding it closed. Oops. You don't really need these notches on, just if you have something bulky that's going to hang out of your box of it, which the fudge paper ends seem to do, it's better to have it. The last one. And that's it. So just get your envelope maker, or unless you have a corner punch, do those wee corners. It needs a wee bit of a trim. There's a bit of that bulky fold left in it. So just corner those off so they're nice and neat. And it gives that wee fold out and a nice finish. So now you can do your scone. And that's it. Now you just want to put a bit of tape runner on your wee end bit here. That's going to go there. I keep trying to get that to the back of the box and I keep succeeding in getting it to the front. So if you want to change that round, do. It'll give you a better finish. So just pop your ends in and fold them all in there and give you a good wee base for the chocolate. And if you put your chocolate in, it keeps it nice and sturdy for you. See what I mean about the floppy ends on these particular bars? Which is why I wanted to put those in, that it wouldn't show the purpley stuff hanging out. And I could still keep this over, so it gives it a nice neat finish if you can get those in. See what I mean? That hasn't even went. Chocolate bars just they're big bullies, that's what they are. They just shove themselves in anywhere. So try your best and keep that chocolate. Oh my goodness, they are so bulky. That's better. Now, I'm going to have to take the chocolate bar out again because I forgot to press. I want to do 2 wee holes here. So if you mark them actually with your pen where you want your tie to go, just as close to the middle as you can get them. It's nearly in the middle, isn't it? And I have this old puncher from years ago when I used to do machine knitting. But you can use your crocodile or whatever else tool you have, you know, and just punch 2 wee holes. And the best way to get them central is just to fold your box down where it is and put your dots in. And then use those dots just to slide in this and put another 2 holes. Oops, stuck. And that allows you to thread your twine in. So I'm going to thread it in actually first and then pop that chocolate back in because there's no way I'll get it in past those bars. Right, we'll try again, will we? Let's actually make those wee edges slightly smaller, wee bit less bulk, because it's just the fold that we'll want to cover. I wonder if I turn the chocolate around that way. It would maybe behave itself a bit better. Say I made it neat on purpose simply because I'm putting these in the post and your boxes kind of get battered to bits when they're sent in the post these days, unless you're sending them away in a box, which I'm not doing. You just have to be careful. So you need to thread this on through. I just want to make sure I have enough to tie a wee bow. Thread that one through as well. And then just tie a wee knot and your bow. Oops. And then you can trim them off to whatever size, whatever suits you. I like wee dangly bits. So that's that done. So now you need your bits for around the centre here, which just lifts it all, doesn't it? So again, well actually, if you start at the back, the bow's getting on my nerves now. Fold that over and line it up nice and straight, and then you can gently mark, just gently, because you can be sure you've marked it slightly wrong when you come to the other side. Line it up to where you're happy and then mark it again. Now I'm actually going to put some tape on her to hold it well. I don't want it shimmying about either. So you've marked your fold so you know to put it in there. And just do it again. Keep your ribbon up. Just check how far up you are. Do you want to go that far? It looks a wee bit awkward, but I think it just works out better. It works out better for me. You do what suits you. This is how I like to do it. That gives me a wee bit of manoeuvre when I come round here to get it all lined up again. If I'm not fully lined up, sure I'm not. And it doesn't want to come away, so I'm going to be cheeky and trim that. Right, you do the same to the other one. And remember to put your tape on the scraggy bit this time. And I'm putting this to the front, this join, because I'm putting the circle on top of it, which will cover it well. Actually trim that off. Straight as a die knot, huh? Oh, sticking to my fingers. Right, that's it. So now you want to do your stamping. So I have two punches. The large 1.5 inch circle punch, I'm going to punch out a circle for the wee base. That'll just cover all that join for you. And then you need a white one, and I'm using the 1 3/8 inch scallop. And the wee stamp, it comes as all one piece, but I want the wording at the top and the wee parcel at the bottom, so you have to try and stamp it carefully. And use a wee piece of paper if you have to cover it. I'm using Grapefruit Grove ink pad here, so I just want the wording, so just carefully line it up. You can see through the stamp, which is great, and get enough ink on it and stamp that in your centre. Thanks for your order. Now that'll have a wee bit of stickiness, so if you use a wee scrap piece of paper think that side up there, the wee box. And then you just want to use your scrap paper to hold this one out of the way. With a bit of ink on it, it should stick. No, it's not going to. So we'll try and line it up best we can so that it doesn't stamp any words. There you go. So get this away before I mess up. Oops. And you just want to add a wee bit of colour to that if you want. Don't have to, but it's entirely up to you. In fact, I'll just leave it white. Save you a bit of time. So where's my dimensionals? I did have them out. Oh, there they're sitting in front of me. Pop about 3 on there. And just center it in your circle and do the same again. That covers all your joins and your 2 nice wee parcels. Well, I have 2. You'll have 1, hopefully. So, I hope you liked it. I think it's a cute wee present. It's also nice to get a bit of chocolate in the post, isn't it? So, remember now, the autumn-winter catalogue is released tomorrow, the 5th, and hopefully there'll be a download. You'll be able to download it on my blog from tomorrow, so check that out in the blog link below. If you bought anything in my shop last month, remember you'll have your bonus awards, so make sure and spend them during September. And if you liked my video, please come back and give me a wee thumbs up and maybe subscribe. So thanks for sticking by me, and I hope it has filmed okay with this new camera. I'm still a bit worried about it, but I'm working on it. So thanks for dropping by. Cheerio.